I opened this top box because I need to cull through a couple more boxes in my inventory. That way I can get the money back to the bank. That being said, I figured I would try to do something different than I normally do and maybe just do a time-lapse hunt of 100 rolls. Now, in this time-lapse hunt that I'm about to film, I'm not going to check for varieties and it's going to bug me. But since we hunt a lot of half dollars on my live streams, any varieties I miss, either someone else will grab or we'll grab the next time we hunt these coins when they come back around to my boxes. That being said, stay tuned for a 100 roll, time-lapsed, half-dollar hunt. Hey everybody, it's RobFindsTreasure. Welcome back to my channel. Like I said in the intro, we're going to do a time-lapse half-dollar hunt. I'm not just going to edge hunt for silver. I will lay the coins out really quickly and see if I have any proofs and things like that. And if I happen to find stuff along the way, I likely won't stop the camera. What we'll end up doing is we'll just do a complete one-box time-lapse, then a wrap-up, then a second box time-lapse, then a wrap-up. Now, in the event we find something more spectacular than a 40% or a standard 64 Kennedy 90%, like if we found a Walker, a Benji, or something even better than that, obviously we'll go ahead and stop the time-lapse and talk about what we found. All right, let's get the hunt going. Let me set the overhead camera up and get the time-lapse started. I know I said that I wouldn't stop the time lapse, but I also wasn't expecting to find some silver. And in roll number 20, we are going to have a silver coin. 1966 40%er. Can't get mad at that. We now have a 2002 NIFC and a 1966 40%er after 20 rolls in the box. Let's get back to the time lapse. Well, that's it for that first box, and I'll tell you, I'm happy. We got a silver 40%er and one NIFC. You probably saw it, but there was a lot of 2021s in there, so definitely made the hunt a little bit tougher, but we did find silver. Let's put that box to the side and open up the sister box, LF1, and see if we got any more goodies in store for us. We'll do a quick opening, pop the top. I don't see any silver enders. Let me flip them around and see if we have any enders on that side before I set up the time lapse. All right, we have flipped them all around. I still don't see any enders. So let me go ahead and set up the overhead camera and we'll begin the time lapse right away. Well, I thought it was a gold coin at first, but now I'm thinking it's a silver coin. And it is 1967. So in this box so far, through 23 rolls, we have another NIFC 2016 Philly and a 1967 40%er. Can't get mad at that. 27 more rolls to go after this one. Let's get back to the hunt and hope we find some more goodies. Well, roll 29 appears to have maybe another silver. Second from the end. And it is another 1967. Wow. 340 so far through 79 rolls. That makes me happy. Let's get back to the time lapse, see if we can get even more goodies in this box. We have finished that 2-box time-lapse hunt, and you know what? I am very excited about the finds. I found it pretty interesting that we got an NIFC, a 40, NIFC, 40, 40, NIFC. So basically 3 NIFCs and 3 40s out of 100 rolls. I don't normally like to do time lapses because in these discards, there might be a variety or two that I didn't scope or look at, but you know what? I'm gonna have to get over that because it was still fun doing a time lapse with you guys. I think in the future we'll do a 1-box time lapse, and maybe I'll stop and scope if we find something. But either way, if there is a variety or two in there, it'll find its way back to somebody or back to us, and we can use it for a stream find. That being said, 340%ers is not a bad haul. These NIFCs are not in the greatest shape. These two I'll toss back. This 16p is decent enough that I'll hold on to it and use it for my rolls. But outside of that, these are going to go in the 2022 silver jar. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this bit of time-lapse half-dollar hunt with me. If you did, I'd appreciate that thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting and thanks for watching. Nothing feels better than adding a little more silver to the 2022 silver jar.